Peace, 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 peace. All right, I want to have a quick little reasoning about this whole idea that I keep hearing everywhere for the last couple of years now, and I'm hearing it more and more and more and more than ever, and people are coming at me with it now, right? All this manifestation talk, right? Manifesting, manifesting, manifesting. It's become the new Jesus. It's become the new pie in the sky. It's become the new religion. It's the new prayer, manifesting. And I want to say that most of y'all don't know what manifestation is, and a lot of y'all are teaching this shit like some real bullshit. I'm gonna just keep it 100. Y'all are talking some real nonsense on this whole concept of manifesting, right? Because, all right, I have mixed reviews on it. Real talk. Like I have all kind of skepticism when it comes to manifesting, but also I have a science when it comes to manifesting. If there is a manifesting, right? If there is, let's first deal with it as say that there is something called manifesting. It doesn't work in the way a lot of y'all are doing it, right? Because manifesting just means to focus, right? It means to think about what you want, right? Focus on what you want and manifest it, right? But that doesn't work when it comes to other people. You can't manifest in other people's life. You can manifest a business, but you can't manifest a job. Does that make sense? Okay? You can manifest how you think of yourself, but you can't manifest how others think of you. Does that make sense? You get what I'm saying? Like you can sit here and you can take this and you can take this, you know what I mean? And you take, this or whatever, and with these things, you come up with an idea and you manifest a product and you believe in this product and you push this product and you might manifest a business, right? But you can't sit down and say, I'm gonna manifest Amazon warehouse to hire me. Because now that deals with controlling other people. Now you're trying to enter into the mind and the spirit of the manager and the guy who gave the interview, and you think you're going to manipulate his reality to hiring you. That's not manifesting. That's wasting your time. You know what I mean? That's wishing upon a star. A lot of y'all want to wish upon a star and call it manifesting and say, if I just keep thinking about y'all, I don't care how much you think about money. I don't care how much I think about money. If I just sit right here and never leave this seat, you know what I mean? Ain't much money going to come to me. You know what I mean? My phone ain't going to ring. What are you manifesting? Are you manifesting death? You know what I mean? Are you hoping your phone ring and you have some long lost rich dead uncle die and leave you a fortune? But why would he? He didn't even know you. So get off that nonsense. So a lot of the manifesting stuff is straight garbage. You know what I mean? When it comes to y'all do it like wish upon a star. You're not doing it with self. Y'all doing it like y'all can affect and manipulate the reality around you with other people. Nothing you manifest can come from somebody else. It has to come from your own. So like I said, you can't manifest a love life. You can't manifest a job. You can't manifest things like that. You got to go out and work and build that. And once you build it, now maybe you can manifest how you gonna keep it because how you worked on yourself. You know what I'm saying? You can manifest self-improvement, but that self-improvement will hopefully make someone notice you. But you can't manifest this person to notice you. You can't manifest this job to hire you. That's nonsense, okay? When it comes to that angle of it, right? And the next thing I want to talk about, right, is the whole idea of if you always say positive affirmations and you always speak positivity, you will manifest a positive outcome and happy and joy. And if you talk down, you're going to bring down to you. Am I still dealing with manifesting? I mean, people draw into manifesting, but we're also dealing with the whole idea of energy and thoughts. And people keep saying, oh, if you think bad stuff, you're going to bring yourself bad stuff. And you think good stuff, you're going to bring yourself good stuff. And I'm calling bullshit on that too. Like, I'm really calling bullshit on that because it's like if people only got to talk good to bring good, then come on, man. Most of the deepest music is music of pain. Look at all these artists who made millions singing about their pain. They didn't get in the booth and sing happy stuff. They got in the booth and they poured their pain. And they made millions off their pain. Why? Because people identified to the pain. So why y'all always getting at me talking about, oh, you gotta stop sharing all this negative stuff? I think what I'm sharing triggers you, and you want to ignore it, so you get mad at me because I'm making you think about uncomfortable things. You know what I mean? Don't tell me what I'm doing is negative, what I'm doing is bad, what I'm doing is not gonna reap me no fruits. How you know that the right person? How you know that my painful story may not touch the right person who's a billionaire and want to invest in and tell me to do a poetry album or a poetry book? How you know my poetry won't bust me? You know what I mean? When I say bust, I mean, you know, like break me, you know, get me discovered. How you know my poetry won't get discovered? You know, I can name a bunch of artists, you know what I'm saying, who only spoke of the hurt, only spoke of the pain. You know, it's like. And you have artists, you know, who their art comes from the pain. They draw horrific things, and people are touched by it, and they sell those paintings for how much money? You know what I'm saying? So don't tell me pain can't bring good, because people's pain gave them a better life. So why should I be fluffy and fake? You know. I mean, fluffy and fake is, I don't know. Like, I'm gonna speak about, you know, how I see things, how I view things, and what I feel. And when I feel great and feel good, I'm gonna express that too. But I don't see nothing wrong with expressing the pain, you know. And I don't really like how people be telling me I shouldn't say these things. It's bad, it's negative. I'm only gonna bring more bad and bring more negative. But I disagree. I know one of my favorite rappers, you know, Tech N9ne. You know, he's living his best life off of his pain. You know, his pain. He sings about being, like. Well, anyway, go look into Tech N9ne if you want to. My point is that the man sings about his pain, and he's traveled the world and hit the Forbes list 4 times in a row. It took him a long time, but eventually people noticed the pain, and they recognize that not everybody wants the fake music. Not everybody wants the escapism, the fantasy music. Some people want to deal with the reality, that, you know, what they really feel in the moment. You know, and I don't have no problem expressing that. You know, and yeah, so. I don't think by me doing that is not going to yield me prosperity or a good life. And don't think because I do that I'm just some depressed, down donkey. You know, I'm having a great time. I live, I laugh, you know. So I don't understand why people think because you express pain that, you know. I don't know, but yeah, I don't feel that it's a negative thing. I feel that it's a part of the balance, and I wanted to say that people, like, everybody wants to be a child of the light, and they forget that the light is the offspring of darkness. You know what I'm saying? Darkness is what gave birth to the light. The light is out of the darkness. The darkness was first. So darkness is not a negative thing. You know, it's to dwell in the darkness. When you plant a seed, you plant the seed in darkness, and it brings forth the life. You know what I mean? And then guess what? After that life cycle goes, it's to the darkness again. So from the darkness we come, into the darkness we return. So the darkness is everything. So when I'm saying things that y'all consider dark, it's not negative. Y'all are caught up in some kind of religious, you know, black versus white, dark and light, where the light is the hero, and that's not always necessarily the truth. You know what I mean? It's a balance in the dark. So don't act like this thing is one dimensional. It's never been one dimensional. You know, and I focus more on the dark, I think, because there's so much fake, fluffy light out there that I'm going to be the balance. You know what I mean?